y'all a chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we're going to shout out all the cash apps. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me, though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is chat. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin stack. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. Their head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bangin', I skeet on the bitch. They look like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pips. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like and do him dirty on sight. Whole lot of barking, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll a dice with his life. Double cross church kid, crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.
All right. All right. All right. All right. I am the streets ordained Minister Jap, AKA Brother Beige, AKA Japalute Kane Jr., AKA Light Skin Loser. It's time to cook. Hoes getting took. Pussy nigga shook. Cause I'm the Gucci crook. Here to restore the order and the dignity. So you tricking cash licking ass niggas to stop being these bitches' toilet seat. All single mothers shall suffer. Cause y'all some dumb motherfuckers. And all my church niggas, they gonna pull out with the rubber. It's time to put in work. Put these bitches in the dirt. We going heavy in the church. I'm about to go scorch earth. Yes. You already know, man. Shadow Band Shorty is in the building. Have your ass in the place. Hit that like, hit that share. Hit that subscribe. You know? Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell that motherfucker again. The church is checking in. You know? Y'all niggas feeling today, man. We about to get into this real shit. Real shit. Church, check in. Talk to me, you perverts. No, don't talk to me, you damn perverts. There's some pervert niggas out here, man. What's going on, y'all? We bike on your ass in the rain. You know? What's happening? Hit that like button, hit that share button. We got our first super chat in the building, Toxic Male. He fucks with the church. He say, just got a booty smoothie from Pervy Mike. Man. Oh, yeah, man. There's a lot of shit going on, man. I've been just observing this shit, observing everything that's going on, but I had to deal with this topic. I was just waiting for the proof. Just waiting for the proof. Y'all motherfuckers check in, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let me see, man. Let me check something out, man. Shout out to Idi Amin coming through with our next super chat with the $5 holler. Yeah, man. I'm definitely going, man. I've been hearing about this Kiki shit, man. I gotta really look into it, man. There's so much shit going on, man. You know me, man. I stay watching the news all goddamn day. Yeah, these niggas toilet seats. What's going on, man? We gotta bring this game back, man. God damn. All these niggas want to do is pay for pussy. Get you nowhere, but broke on, nigga. Break the bitch. Whatever happened to that? Yeah, we go cook Kiki. Let me do the research. We'll probably do that one tonight for y'all. Let me say cook up, Jeff. Shout out to Ambitious D coming through. Heavy on the hoe. $10 holler. Oh no, we're not holding back. We gonna walk this down. If you guys get a chance, go over to Patreon. When this case first broke with Brother Polight, I had did a whole lecture on it, you know what I'm saying, giving you the whole history. I'm gonna give you some of that, but we're gonna talk about what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I truly hate, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand, thieves, biters, snitches, the LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying? Hoes talking too much, and motherfucking rapists. Well, today we're gonna deal with these swagged up social media sex offenders. R. Kelly is where he belongs. He earned every bit of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all not from Chicago, so you won't know. This nigga, every bit of 40 years old, hanging out in front of high schools. He deserves that shit. You know what I'm saying? He deserves that shit. You know? Well, there's a lot of motherfucking older niggas that deserve that shit too. That used to be hanging out at high school when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is, it's so crazy that this is so common in the black community. You know, these grown women auctioning off their daughters, you know what I'm saying, for dope money. Shout out to the B sponsoring us with a $50 holler. We appreciate that, church. Yeah, man. That shit is so common, man. Like all of the grown niggas, drug dealers, street niggas will come up to the high school and get hoes and trick off on them young ass bitches because you already know these niggas don't got game. There's a lot of niggas with money that don't got game, that are suckers. There's a lot of niggas that are suckers. Like, I gotta tell you niggas, I don't understand this whole argument about having to pay hoes. When you were in high school, you were not paying for pussy. If you had any type of G about yourself. When you were in college, you were not paying for pussy. You didn't start paying for pussy until you got yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitches was passing you up. You wasn't worth a damn. Now you paying for pussy. You know what I'm saying? But now, these niggas have taken shit too far. You got niggas online with YouTube channels grooming young women. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. Even spoke to the mothers. You know what I mean? You got niggas online, like if you look at what was that guy, man? He's coming down. What the fuck is his name? Nature Boy. The shit that he used to do. Like it's some weird shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we gotta restore order. Y'all gotta stop being fooled just because a nigga gets views. Some of these people online are getting views just by saying outrageous shit and doing outrageous shit. Like Charleston White will be like one of them. Like niggas is just doing anything. Not coming through with some real, some real useful shit. Some real entertaining shit. I mean, you could find some of that crazy shit entertaining, but it ain't even entertaining. It would just be outlandish shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's extreme racist shit. Like this one nigga, what was Charles the White nigga said that he He raped bitches. You know? And the crazy part about it is they getting paid, they swagged up. That's why you see that thumbnail, swagged up sex offenders. That's what we starting to see. You know? That's what we starting to see. Swagged up sex offenders. You know? Swagged up niggas trying to get children. Swagged up niggas trying to take the pussy. It's a lot of this pervert shit going on, man. You know? There's a lot of this pervert shit going on. And that just goes to show, you know, that motherfuckers got to start raising their kids, man. Because you hand them this phone and it's a creepy ass nigga on the other end with a big ass YouTube following or a big ass Twitter following, an Instagram following, you know what I'm saying, preying on daughters, underage girls. You know, R. Kelly preyed on young girls. You know what I'm saying? That's all he wanted. He started off with Aaliyah. What grown ass man, 26 years old, want to marry a 15-year-old? You know? What are you even doing talking to an undeveloped 15-year-old? Aaliyah ain't have nobody. Aaliyah ain't had nobody as a grown woman, let alone a kid. So you ain't ever gonna hear me with screaming that free R. Kelly shit because, like I told you, that nigga tried to get at my cousin on her fucking prom at 16. You know, it's man. I want grown women. I don't want no fuck. These little young ass bitches, pussy still smell like pee, man. You fucking with these young ass girls, they could barely wipe their ass. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about this brother Polight situation, man. Brother Polight, he took the plea, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show and prove. I'm gonna show and prove. He's taking a plea, and he might not have took it yet because he did skip trial. You know what I'm saying? And they are asking him to surrender his passport. Oh shit! Surrender your passport, pervert. Surrender your passport. You know you can't run from this shit.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Beautiful. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with us to America?
Rigo, man, coming through with the $5 holler. Yeah, don't ride spirit, y'all. One false move, they kick you off. He said he paid for play. What you say? Let me see what he say. Rodrigo said he paid to play. I can get chicks, but not the chicks that I want. I said I only date average hoes when I really want eights from college. Okay. Hey man, I'm never gonna, you know what I'm saying, endorse the action, bro. Save your money. These hoes are easy. Trust me. Holla at me, man. Hit me up, man. Maybe tell me what the situation is. Cause these hoes are going. These hoes are going. Nigga, it is sundress season. These hoes are out here. He say, shout out to JB Juggernaut coming through with the $5. He say, Shout out to the inmate for stabbing that perv, Larry Nasser. I never heard of him. Former U.S. Olympics doctor. Yeah. Yeah, I seen some crazy shit too. I saw a video the other day of it was like a gynecologist conference. I'm gonna have to pull that up for y'all one day, man. And it's a gynecologist conference, and the nigga smacked the shit out of the doctor who was speaking because the nigga had molested his wife when he was going to a visit. Man, see this niggas is fuck is you doing, man? But women, I don't think y'all should be going to no male gynecologist, man. You know what I'm saying? Them old perverts, man. Some of them motherfuckers study to get that job, just look at Gucci all day. Fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Y'all whole crazy. Y'all put y'all coochie in danger with shit like that. Don't put your coochie in danger. You know what I'm saying? Protect your coochie at all times. You know? Protect your coochie at all times. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Brother Polight got this charge, man. He got several charges. We're going to go through all this shit. But, you know, and we ain't going to slander because I'm going to just show you the shit. I'm going to just show you. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't the only motherfucker that pulled the shit up. So don't get mad at me. Get yourself right with God. Find you a good church home and a Bible, nigga. Now, Brother Polight, you know, started off with the whole conscious community thing, you know what I'm saying? Flip that into internet stardom, which we're not mad at. That was smart. Now you all swagged up, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about the bitches and the Benjamins. That's all it's about. Bitches and Benjamins. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, your original message was like against this type of shit, but you know, when you put pussy in a nigga face, man, niggas compromise everything they believe in, man. I've been noticing that, man. Niggas be compromising everything that they believe in for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, he got this charge where he sexually assaulted a 14-year-old girl. Okay? Nigga old as shit. I don't know what the fuck you doing riding around with a 14-year-old girl. Look, he took a 14-year-old girl to the club. Then he took her to a hotel. Getting her drunk or high or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they got DNA evidence, forensic doctors and shit coming through with his DNA on her. The DNA was in her mouth. That's what they are saying. I've been watching the case online because he goes to court on Zoom. Now, Brother Polight is known to take in single moms. You know what I'm saying? What was her name? Ashley Wright came in. Like, he brings in these single moms with their kids, you know what I'm saying? And he runs his scams and shit through them. You know, we already showed you that shit where you know, he was taking people money but funneling it through the bitches, and it's like he never touched it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He laundered it through them. But here's the thing. He's been doing this shit before this case because he's got a wife that he's been knowing. What her name is? Ra'et or Ratet. You know what I'm saying? Sarnetta was talking about it when he went off on him. So I did some research on that, looked that up. Ra'et. That's the girl name, Ra'et. Or something like that. And he been grooming her since she was young. Now she's with him as an adult. You know? And he got in good with not the ammunition. That's the first wife. And she's a mastermind of that shit too. Because she been down since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? She's complicit in Polight's bullshit as well. You know what I'm saying? He's a stepdaddy ass nigga and a pervert, and he got all them hoes working. If it was pimping, I could respect it, but you know what I'm saying? The way you going about it is some pervert shit. You know what I'm saying? But his new wife, whatever her name is, and they won't disclose I don't think they're disclosing the name because there's a child involved, and they don't want the identity of the child involved. But she is, I guess, this so-called ancestors married to the Hotep, the Ashe, whatever the fuck, you know, this new polygamy shit these niggas be trying to do. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you know, these hoes are so easy, man. You run that jailhouse game. If Polight can get a bitch, you can get a bitch, man. If Polight can get a bitch, but you just don't go about it the way he does. You know what I'm saying? But if Polight can get a bitch, anybody can. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't an amount of money that could not make that nigga look atrocious. You know what I'm saying? That nigga like he was just born with stink breath. Like his breath was gonna stink for the rest of his fucking life. He's just born like that. Nothing he could do. Oh man, we're gonna talk about all of this shit. But they found the semen on her. He turned himself in. He's been fighting this case for about 2 years now. They've been going to trial, but it's been like a lot of little continuances and all this shit. And it seemed like they was ready to go, and now they're talking about this plea agreement. Now he's ready to plea out. Because when you go to trial, I think this is like pre-trial shit he been going through. We go to trial, so all the fucking facts come out. That's when all of the facts come out. And that's when that prosecutor gonna do what they do, and they gonna dig. And I don't think that nigga's ready for them motherfuckers to dig. You think these YouTube niggas dig? A state prosecutor that's a woman in a rape case? Because that's what this is. She is going to dig into your shit. There's going to be character witnesses. There's going to be a whole lot of shit that you don't want no parts of. You didn't want no smoke with that. I think he was banking on that mother dropping the charges. And I'm going to say this. I believe he did this shit because most of these cases that we hear about are never criminal. You know? It's never criminal. It's always civil, financial. You know what I'm saying? She want that nigga in prison. And it don't look like she budging. So when a motherfucking woman wants you in prison like that, it's probably real, nigga. More than likely it's fucking real. Because I ain't heard nothing about no money. You know what I'm saying? That $100,000 he said he spent on lawyers, if this wasn't real, that woman would have took it. I know the nature of black women. You know? You know? And yeah, you can't trust a Nigerian scammer from Brooklyn. And watch yourself in Brooklyn. Don't use your credit cards in Brooklyn. You better not even have it on you, man. They motherfuckers that steal your information. They stole my shit in Brooklyn, buying some pizza. You know what I'm saying? I had to shut my cards off and shit fucking around in Brooklyn. You know? But you would never mess with a Nigerian scammer, Crip. Oh, don't let them, and then they gonna bring up that so-called murder that he's got under his belt. See, all this shit gonna make him look terrible when he go to the motherfucking if he was to go to trial. They're gonna tell you, oh yeah, he's cool with a rental car business and he works hand in hand with a rental car business. Yeah, and those are not really his cars. It's an internet facade. He gonna downplay a lot of that shit that he's doing online. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna bring up every goddamn thing to make him look bad. He don't want that smoke with that motherfucking prosecutor. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, niggas got wind of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He tried to, you know how he do. He gonna talk. One thing about that motherfucker, he can talk. Shout out to Trip Simpson, man, sponsoring us with a $50 holler. Yeah, okay, Trip. His supporters still support. You got to understand the crazy world we're in right now. We got black women still supporting R. Kelly when he molested a young black girl. You know what I'm saying? But let it have been a white man, it'd have been different. See, they pick and choose. And that's one thing I can't stand about the black community is we pick terrible leaders and terrible heroes. You know? Like, all our heroes are stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we have motherfuckers like, who's doing things that actually are great for humanity, changing fucking laws that actually help you fucking humanity, like Clarence Thomas. He's a sellout, but when Big Meech come home, Big Meech is gonna be a fucking hero. They call all our criminals legends. King Von, he's a legend. It's a fucking serial killer. Ain't killed one white person for none of our struggles. All niggas. He's a legend. We pick the dumbest motherfuckers. And that's how I know niggas are sheep. You know? Like I seen it when Terry from BMF came home. Every celebrity from Judge Mathis to goddamn shit, every rapper, everybody, like this nigga was a political prisoner. This is the shit we do. So I'm not surprised that his followers still think he innocent. That's the same way the man that he followed, and I'm gonna get into that because we're gonna walk this thing down slow. Malachi Z. York still got followers. All of these people, all these black people that say that he was molesting them as a kid, still follow that man and still say he innocent. You know? Like, that's crazy. And this nigga idolizes Malachi Z. York. So it should be no surprise to you that he's doing the same things and actions as a Malachi Z. York. He's living the life of a Malachi Z. York. And if you don't know who Malachi Z. York is, Malachi Z. York is the guy who came up with the New Wabian community, which is basically where this is what they do. They mix the Bible, Islam, Judaism, and aliens all together with Egyptology all in one and created a religious community out of all of that mixed up shit. And these women would bring their kids to him. This is what Polight doing. Bring your kids to my house. Oh, she's a teenager? Great. Perfect. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's niggas. You know? We ain't respecting Ben Carson. We respect these perverts. You know? If he was to have a traditional, he wouldn't have these problems if he wasn't trying to remix and articulate sexual deviancy and perversion. Oh, I got 4 wives. You know, all this old crazy ass shit. These bitches ain't wives. These your hoes. You got 4 hoes with kids, nigga. Now, you got to understand the craziness that comes out of the New Wabian community from Dr. Malachi York. You got to understand the craziness. The Zulu Nation, Africa Bambaataa, you hear about what he's being accused of because you listen to Hassan Campbell, what he's saying. Everything that come out of that community is freaky. It's disgusting. And then when you look at the hoteps, when you look at all that hotep ass conscious shit, all of them bitches over there was fucking. They was passing them hoes around everywhere. It was just an intellectual fuck fest. So you got Bambaataa, Zulu Nation, them coming out as a rapist. You got KRS-One. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. KRS-One is a student of the New Wabian community. Now, if you know your hip hop, KRS-One got a song called 14 and Still Good. Rapping about how he's a grown-ass man fucking with a 14-year-old. I don't know what it is about the age 14. I've been noticing that. It's always 14-year-olds. They all come from this ideology. You know? Yeah, they're having an intellectual orgy. You know? But this is the truth of the matter, man. This is what they come from. And I appreciate everybody who's donating to the show today, man. Much love to y'all, man. Because this is going to be action-packed. You know? I don't even think we're going to be able to play around. I ain't going to do no family Amy's. We're going to go right in. We're going right in. We got to get down to the root of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Nah, it was 14 and Still Good, nigga. No, 17. Nah, hold on. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. KRS-One. Hold on. 13 and Still Good. My bad. Truly my bad. KRS-One, student of Malachi York, got a song called 14. 13 and Good. I don't know why these niggas is lusting for these little ass girls. Niggas is crazy. But let's get into this, man. We're going to walk this down slow so y'all can know what's going on.
The social media influencer, motivational speaker, is making headlines for the wrong reason. NBC6 reporter Kim Nguyen is live in Miami Beach tonight with more on the arrest of the man known as Brother Polight.
You're in Miami. Land of the hoes, man. This is what I be talking about. What is wrong with niggas? You looking at 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, and you're in fucking Miami. Stunting in other niggas' cars. What the fuck? This is crazy. You can get any hoe you want. You want a little girl. Hold on. Shout out to Ranger One. He say, rest in peace, Chicago's own Steve Coakley. Oh, damn, he died? He put folks on blast. We need him right now. Damn. That's crazy. Rest in peace, bro. You in Miami, bro. Ass everywhere. Titties everywhere. Bitches everywhere. Bitches from out of town. What is these niggas doing?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Jawan, the suspect surrendered here at the Miami Beach Police Department earlier this week. Police charged him with sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl. We did speak with his lawyer earlier tonight, who says
you shouldn't even be in a circumstantial situation where you can even be accused of some shit like that. So I tell you niggas, man, don't date these bitches with no teenage daughters. You know what I'm saying? Don't be dating these bitches with kids. You know? Fuck all that. I don't be around you. I don't want to be around your kids.
that these charges are false. This is the mugshot of 37-year-old Michael Nowak Jr.
Look at this. You're not going to, boy. Some of you niggas need to clean it up too, man. Clean it up, man. You cannot, your mug, some of these niggas mug shots be looking terrible like you look like you did it. I be telling niggas, I tell these little young niggas all the time, man, don't put no tattoos on your face. Take them damn dreads out. You niggas be looking guilty. Y'all seen that YNW Melly nigga? Don't he look like he did that shit? You just look guilty. Stop coming through looking guilty. God damn, this nigga, like, man, we gonna hold you until we find something. You did something, motherfucker. Look at you, nigga. You look like you did something, goddammit. We gonna find something. We gonna hold you for at least 72 hours till we find something you goddamn did, nigga. We are not about to let a nigga like this walk around in the streets. Man, that mugshot look horrible.
Also known as Brother Polight, to his more than 300,000 Instagram followers. Miami.
And that's the problem. Even with this YouTube shit. Niggas worship followers. You know what I'm saying? And who are you following? You know? Y'all niggas be taking, if a nigga got 1 million subscribers, he making money and shit like that, and he didn't went to jail for fraud and all types of shit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let these niggas open up a financial advice channel. Like, what the fuck? Y'all over here be taking dating advice from niggas who are on the sexual registry currently. They're online. I'm like, what are you having a conversation for? Certified registered sex offenders is over here conversating and shit. No conversation, man. Keep that crazy shit over there, man. The fuck is this shit going on, man? You know? Niggas listen to anybody, man. We gotta stop making felons our heroes too, man. I understand some felon niggas that change their life around and shit like that, But every one of our big name heroes cannot just be motherfuckers who done did some time for some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them go talk to the shorties that's out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? You hardworking, you know what I'm saying? 30 cold black men, black women with your shit together and your pussy in order. Stop listening. Like, this is the equivalent of taking relationship advice from a Sukiana. Listening to this nigga tell you about finances and shit. When every motherfucker who did business with him gets burnt, scorched earth. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I'm gonna tell you about, it's four places. It's four places in America that I know this to be fact, especially Atlanta, where niggas run from the motherfuckers they burned or they snitched on or they was informants. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at places like Atlanta, it's nothing but niggas from other cities who did time in the feds, who cooperated and or did some fuck shit in their city and can't come back. They moved to Atlanta. Miami is another place. Miami has the most snitches, the most out-of-town balling ass snitches, most balling out-of-town and ass finessers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas live there. When they move from, niggas that move from New York, move from Boston, move from Maryland, move from Chicago, move down to Miami, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't come back up here. They can't go back home. And you got Phoenix. Phoenix is another fucking place where you're gonna find a lot of snitches and federal informants. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers from Phoenix, you know what I'm saying, that come from these other cities with different accents. A lot of them are in, what do you call that shit? Not protective custody. Relocate. What do they do that shit? What do they call that shit? Where they give you a new identity. I forgot what that shit's called. And then you got Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Where you getting the witness protection program. They move the motherfuckers out there, man. That be the places the motherfuckers want to go. But especially Miami and Atlanta. I'm telling you. Atlanta and Miami is, if you meet niggas, they like, yeah, where you from? Yeah, I'm from New York and shit like that. You know, I moved down here. That nigga did some bullshit in New York. Some motherfuckers is looking for him. Some motherfuckers either looking for him or he just snitched on some motherfuckers and they still looking for him. You know what I'm saying? But all the niggas that cooperate, them two places, Atlanta and Miami, you'll find them. Trust me. Or Florida, period, but mostly Miami.
Beach police arrested Nowak this week for alleged sexual battery of a 14-year-old girl in a hotel room in February. Police say the alleged victim was the daughter of a woman he was romantically linked to.
Now, you fucking the mom already, and you want to fuck her daughter. That's crazy, man. But y'all women, y'all gotta wake the fuck up. Because it's on y'all. Protect your pussy and protect your daughter's pussy.
Defense attorney David Terrace says his client is innocent.
Once the evidence is produced, that he is going to be exonerated. So yeah, not guilty. Nothing.
That's gonna be bullshit. This is the initial shit that came up when the charges first came out. I'm just gonna walk you down memory lane before we really get into this heavy shit.
Else.
According to the police report, Nowak, a motivational speaker and author who lives in L.A., asked the woman if he could take her daughter to an after party at a club in Miami. The report states Nowak took the...
Take your daughter to an after party in Miami. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Because we motherfuckers who've been to the club before. What the fuck? How the fuck is a 14-year-old supposed to dress for the club? After party? You know what a fucking after party is? The club let out and they having another fucking party. Bottles popping. Are you fucking crazy? Bottles popping. Sparklers. This is Miami. We talking about here. Well, you took this a 14-year-old girl at nighttime on South Beach? You fucking pervert.
Teen to his hotel after seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately.
So, listen. See, this is the reports coming out. The teen got alcohol in their system. Boom. Case closed. Case closed. Beige. Brother Beige, I'm repping TBAS. You know what I'm saying? All the way in Slovenia. Also holla at Janessa. Janessa, do you have your passport? Get your shots. Okay, appreciate you, Brody. Somebody else just came through on the chat. The glue guy. He said it's the show, the club, the after party. What are we? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, I don't think you, to even go to a concert, I think you should have to be 18. You shouldn't be able to go to none of these concerts unless it's, well, I don't want to say B2K, but like if they got a new little group like that now, I don't know. But, you know, some old Bow Wow type of shit when they was little. Some teeny bopper shit. But what the fuck? That nigga probably want to go. Weirdo.
Groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak trying to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly to his hotel after.
All right. This is going to be an open and shut fucking case. I'm just thinking about all it. The girl is drunk. They're going to have you on. They had the pool tapes of the surveillance in the hotel. They're going to pull the tapes of the surveillance in the hotel. They're going to show you checking in. They're going to show the transaction that you actually bought a room. They're going to show you signing up for a room because you cannot put that room in no little girl name. So you are already inappropriate right there. You're in a room late night with a drunk 14-year-old. Let's go.
Seeing that the club was closed. Police say the suspect gave the teen alcohol and started dancing and touching the teen inappropriately, groping her breast, inner thighs, and buttocks. It goes on to say Nowak trying to force the teen to perform oral sex on him. The teen allegedly passed out and woke up to Nowak trying to make her throw up.
These are serious allegations.
Now, if he try to make her throw up a pill or something, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they did everything. They went straight rape kit. They went rape kit, blood testing, everything. He don't want no smoke with that prosecution.
Allegations, but in any situation, there is always motive. There is always a lot behind the scenes.
Oh, the motive is this mother wants that man in jail. Because if that was the case, she could have been paid off. If that was the case, she'd have dropped this shit and been paid off. They pursuing this shit.
That the public is not going to be able to see.
The report states that the girl's mother found her intoxicated and possibly on drugs, with severe swelling on her mouth and lips. It later states Nowak told the mother not to call police because it would ruin his career. Nowak was served with a DNA warrant in June and surrendered to police.
DNA warrant. They not gonna ask for a DNA warrant if they don't got DNA on the scene, man. Judge had to sign off on that. So y'all better start watching these court cases and shit, man. Start talking to motherfuckers who've been through shit, man. Hey, all of that shit. The judge had, the prosecutor had to present evidence to the judge to get a warrant for your DNA. So apparently, when they did the testing, they found somebody else's DNA. They had enough probable cause to fucking issue out a warrant for your DNA. Because you took her to a room. Shout out to JT Pocket Watcher. I see you cooking them too, bro. We gonna get these perverts out of the community. Anybody following that guy should be a fucking shame. Fuck all that. Because I know who his leader is. You know what I'm saying? Pervert purge, man. You know? Just come up there. You come up there looking like a rapist.
On Monday, terrorist says the police report is only an allegation.
Well, it's gonna always just be an allegation until it's time to, you know what I'm saying, hit that courtroom. You know? Now, don't think they can still get down on you on Zoom, man. Don't blow off a Zoom court date. This nigga done blew off the Zoom court date. Now they want his motherfucking passport. You know? This is madness, fam. This is madness. You know? It's crazy. But, you know, we gonna go through this because a lot of motherfuckers, I guess in his head, I don't think you can't tell no judge this shit. This man thinks that you could have sex without having sex, and DNA and genes could still be transferred without intercourse, without some type of intercourse. Check it out. This is his words. This is the type of shit. See, he talk a whole lot. And he talk real fast. He think everybody's stupid. But some motherfuckers just got common sense. We're gonna slow this shit down.
It's imperative that we know that we're not just sharing.
You see when he starts saying it's imperative and all this shit. This is slick jail nigga talk. So I don't get y'all slick jail nigga talk. I talk direct. That's just how it's gonna go. I'm not about to be over here doing a cha-cha slide with words, man. That's what he does. And his people think that he gonna talk his way out of it. And if this is the case, if he was truly innocent, or he could do all the things that he say he could do, because he used to try to sell niggas these packages where you could change your status, your felony statuses, and all this shit. Like you can go represent yourself in court, kind of like the Moors from the Moor Science Temple, think that they can do on traffic stops or in court. Bullshit. Bullshit. Everybody be looking like, oh, here we go. Another one of these sovereign citizen motherfuckers. Here we go. Here we go. Another sovereign citizen. You know what I'm saying? That's how the police be looking. Here we go with this shit. I'm free to travel. Oh my God. Get the fuck out the car before we lock your ass up. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he gonna break down sex the conscious way.
Now, when we're talking about sex, it's imperative that we know that we're not just sharing sexual or seminal fluid, called like it is. DNA is information. We're sharing information with each other. Why is
So he was sharing information with the young broad. See, you see what I'm saying? See, I wasn't getting my dick sucked. I wasn't trying to put my dick in her mouth and ejaculate. I was actually trying to transfer information into the young lady. That's the type of shit these niggas do. And I break them down all the time. Go watch that debate with me and Polight. You know what I'm saying? This nigga talk about the black woman is God. He want to battle me about the white woman is God. And I'm like, why the fuck are four gods with you? Why are they worshiping you, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why God can't keep a baby daddy? Nigga? Why is God a single mother, nigga? Man, go watch that shit. This nigga, oh, man. You know Sarnetta gonna hype it up. Shout out to Sarnetta. I love Sarnetta. That's my bro. Oh man, Jap, he coming with the information. Ain't no fucking information. This nigga just talking. I know a nigga with some hoes when I see it. I'm from Chicago. God damn it.
seminal fluid, called like it is? DNA is information. We're sharing information with each other. Why is this important? You have something again called horizontal gene transfer. And this is when you can...
Where the fuck did you come up with that shit? Horizontal gene transfer. Oh, fucking... You got to break these niggas down to the molecule. Horizontal... Listen, baby, I don't want to fuck. I just want a horizontal gene transfer. You dig? Because you're God. I'm like, nigga, you stick your dick in God's mouth, man. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Horizontal gene transfer.
Can share genes without using as sexual means, but an asexual means. Outside the convention of the regular sexual efforts to produce an offspring is when you're dealing with not the vertical aspect, the horizontal aspect.
This nigga's basically what this nigga's saying is lay the bitch down and stick your dick in her mouth. Horizontal gene transfer. Yeah, horizontal gene transfer, nigga.
Called conjugation, transduction, or transformation. The reason why this is so very important is because when men and women have sex, the man's semen is cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral means brain. Spine.
He want to get some brains. Break your spine from behind from the bike. Man, this shit is so easy. You niggas, y'all be letting these niggas just talk, man. This nigga's not deep, man.
And then it becomes fluid when he ejaculates. So he's giving her brain. Brothers say, I'm getting brain. She's getting brain. And in time...
I can't, man. Are y'all hear this shit, man? This is why you cannot listen to that Hotep shit, man. Let me bring it back, G.
Regular sexual efforts to produce an offspring is when you're dealing with not the vertical aspect, the horizontal aspect, called conjugation, transduction, or transformation. The reason why this is so very important is because when men and women have sex, the man's semen is cerebral spinal fluid. Cerebral means brain. Spine, and then it becomes fluid when he ejaculates. So he's giving her brain. Brothers say, I'm getting brain. She's getting brain. And in time, she'll start looking like...
Niggas used to eat this shit up, bruh. Niggas used to eat this shit up, bro. Y'all remember when this nigga used to open up his shows with his own language? And motherfuckers used to be clapping? I gotta find that shit. I gotta find that. If somebody can send me a clip of that shit, I gotta find that shit. Niggas just be mesmerized by words.
The man she's having sex with. And this is why a lot of times you see brothers and sisters that's with each other, they look like each other. And this is
yeah, a lot of his hoes, some of his hoes look like him. He might be on to something with that one. Y'all hoes better stop swallowing. He'll start looking like this nigga. It's the last thing you wanna look like. Put a wig on this nigga, boy. Woo!
why a woman could damn near sense when the man she's sleeping with is cheating, or she'll call you right when a woman is thinking about dealing with you, because now she has a psychic connection with her man, because her DNA starts conforming
to the swagged out sex offender. Hanging with white bitches, doing all types of shit, man. Down in Miami. Flossing. You know what I'm saying?
to his DNA in a form of love. So her love for that man makes her submit to his DNA.
I don't know if you caught the niggas in the back. For real, yeah. These niggas just be stupid.
And this is a metaphysical outlook of conjugation, transduction, and transformation. So being that DNA is information, and when the women exchange fluids with the man, and knowing that semen is cerebral spinal fluid or brain spine fluid, she's taking in data about his mind.
Oh, well. Let me tell you who gonna have the data. The motherfucking forensic doctors, nigga, who did the motherfucking DNA on you. Oh yeah, they got the data. The prosecutors in the courts got the data. You just want to hide that data.
She's taking in data.
You say, I blame Ron Artest. Yep. You on to something, Jay Lyons. Ron Artest did get this nigga a head start and was giving this nigga bread to start pushing this stupid shit. And he flipped it. Give him respect for flipping that paper. I ain't mad at nigga getting paper. Touching the babies, that's when you lose me, nigga.
About his whole essence. And the more she submits in the form of her love for that man, the more her...
Hold on, man. We got 850 people in here, man. Where my likes at? Where my likes at, church? We got real niggas in the building right now.
defenses go down, and she conforms to the construct of his DNA, and that connectivity is shown phenotypically and genotypically.
You see this bullshit with all these words that he can't probably spell? Niggas overuse that word phenotype so much. Phenotypical. You gonna start looking like the bitch. Oh my God, they kill me with that shit. Phenotypical and genotypically. This nigga. Now, why he ain't represent himself? All the shit, I was talking about that before I had got derailed by this crazy shit. He always talking about he could correct motherfucking statuses and all this shit. Why couldn't you represent yourself? You ran right to the white man to represent yourself in court. Now he done took allegedly 100-something thousand from you, you know, just for you to plead out. And that's what paying a lawyer is for the most part with cases. Lawyers talk, when you pay a lawyer, you're going to talk to the other lawyer. And a lot of times, certain shit ain't going to go to trial. Paying a lawyer to get you the best deal. Polight trying to get the best deal. You know what I'm saying? You know? Polight just trying to get the best deal. You know, it's just crazy, man. You know, we got to really, really bad, you know, be on alert from these perverts when it comes to these kids, man. You know, these niggas want the babies, man. You know what I'm saying? Hide your kids.
He's climbing your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess, we're looking for you, we gon' find you, we gon' find you, so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. We got your t-shirt to the left fingerprints and all, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. You are really so dumb. I was attacked by some idiot in the project. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so he's climbing your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess, we're looking for you, we gon' find you, we gon' find you, so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. Now 5952, coffee complexion, no cut like a Caesar, between the waves and the head, clean cut, carry smooth face. Seeing my sister when I walked in, he had his hands around her neck, first thing was to pull him off of her, and that's what I did. He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess, we're looking for you, we gon' find you, we gon' find you, so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. Well, obviously we have a rapist, it make it hard. Are you serious, my boy? I get your t-shirt, I get your shit, I know what you said, you in my foot, so you can point and hide it, but we're gonna find you, find you. He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, cause they raping everybody out here. You don't have to come and confess, we're looking for you, we gon' find you, we gon' find you, so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up, trying to rape them, so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Kids, hide your wife. Niggas ain't right. Hide them from Polight. You know? Yeah, man. This shit crazy, man. Now this nigga, the story's out that he didn't take a plea, but he's going online saying he didn't take a plea. So let's hear him out. You know, it's his followers. They just sheep, man. They kill me with this crazy shit. How could you not? What the fuck? It's a rap.
So I'm just here to address some popular rumors that have been spread to rectify the matter.
This nigga gotta hide his face. Hide your face, nigga. Always wearing big hats and glasses. Let's see, man. I don't want to hear this long ass dumb ass.
No plea. Did I plead guilty to?
Hold on. Let's get into this, man.
Peace to the family. So I'm just here to address some popular rumors that have been spread to rectify the matter. There's been a rumor spread. There's two main rumors that's been spread. But the main rumor is that I have pled guilty to child molestation. So let me clear up the two things I need.
I'm not gonna say he pled guilty to that because that's just the generic word that we're calling it. You know what I'm saying? this is not sexual misconduct. It was sexual battery of a 14-year-old. But see, when the pleas come out, we don't know what they was willing to knock the charges down to that he was willing to take. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that he took a plea on that because I know how the laws work and how the lawyers work.
To be addressed. Did I make a plea? There's been no plea. Did I plead guilty to child molestation? Never did.
You never was charged with that. You was charged with sexual battery of a 14-year-old. See, he liked to use words, so you gotta, when you deal with this nigga, you gotta use words back. You gotta use words back. He gonna be precise with his words. You gotta be precise with yours. Trust me, I debated the man twice.
So the people that are spreading this rumor, I'm asking you out of respect to my family, respect to my wives, respect to my children, because you clearly hate me.
If you respected your wives and your children, you wouldn't be in no hotel room with a drunk 14-year-old coming from an after party with DNA in her mouth. I'm sorry. Genes and information all over her.
And you clearly hate me more than you have any love for another child. So I ask you guys to respectfully stop spreading rumors. I never made a plea and I never pled to no damn child molestation. So no matter.
The lawyers offer you a plea. Okay? So you got to pay attention. You're not your lawyer. You say you know the law so well. I don't know why you didn't go in there and represent yourself. You know what I'm saying? You wrote 90 books and all this shit, you know? Still need a white lawyer. Gotcha.
How much you want?
Yeah, data. He got data and DNA all over the place. He's exchanged data. Okay? It was a data exchange.
Want to believe it, no matter how much you want to propagate it, no matter how much it excites you to say that,
this does not excite me. This pisses me off. Shout out to Advocate with the $10 holly. Say, brother minister, I appreciate your work to educate the black man. Hey, man, I'm gonna get the black woman right too, and white motherfuckers right. There's some white motherfuckers getting real out of pocket on the internet right now too. Stay in your lane.
Absolutely false. I never made a plea and I never pled to no damn child molestation. So these two things need to be rectified right now. There are no pleas on my.
You heard that shit. There's no pleas. I'm going to show you the pleas. Just please wait.
On my behalf. And I have not pled to no damn child molestation. So please stop the freaking rumors. The last thing I'm going to address very quickly. This means that people are lying. If I was lying, you would be able to find something that contradicts what I'm saying.
I have.
I made no plea. And there is no plea for child molestation on my behalf.
Not saying that, but there is a plea. There are some charges that you are willing to take to get out of this situation.
I plead to no child molestation, and I never made a plea in the first place.
Listen to what he's saying. He keeps driving that point.
These are lies. These are lies. And that's it. Now you could try to turn it into a conversation about, but what you should say is this and what you should say is that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I ain't paid 6 figures for a defense, for me to be out here speaking on my own behalf during a wild ass situation.
Because it's a wrap. Please already in. Okay, Let's see what the brother just said. Shout out to Advocate coming through, man, with the $5 holler. He says, I'm a criminal defense attorney in New York. If this was my client, I would tell him to shut the F up. The prosecutors can use all of this as evidence. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. They tell you that shit in your Miranda rights, nigga.
Now, the white man is the goddamn devil to you guys all the damn time, every day around the week. Until he says something about someone that disagrees with your religion or your politics. Lastly,
see, don't try to white man yourself out of this situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? How much time do you plead to? Peace, Jap. Appreciate you, man. We gonna find out. Because he ain't show up to court. They made him surrender his what you call it. But we gonna get into that. We walking it down slow. Well, you talking too much. You gonna talk yourself into some years.
Before I get off this live, I just want to address the likes of this guy.
All right. So now you want to just go at motherfuckers who talking about this shit. And whatever, nigga. Nigga, that shit out here, shit was on the news. Usually when shit make the news like that, man, you ain't coming from under that, bro. News, DNA. What else? Warrant for your DNA. Drunk 14-year-old, hotel room, after party, mother testified. Oh, man, this is ugly. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? But what a pervert would be in a position like that? Now, here's the plea. Here's the plea. This is the court shit. This is the court shit on Skype.
Michael Noah.
APD stands for what? In Florida.
Page 13.
Okay. This is them reading in court.
13 of your Honor's calendar, Michael Noah.
APD stands for what? In Florida.
Page 13. Counsel, state your name for the record.
David Harris on behalf of
Looks-
Michael Noah.
Thank
If
you.
no,
And I believe there may have
told you,
been
Yates.
a
Just
couple of people on Zoom. I don't know what the relationship was on the case. Okay, yes, ma'am. State.
Your Honor, I believe at this time, we'll be asking for a joint continuance, but to set this case rate plea, either sometime within the next 2 weeks. We have come to a plea agreement. I've sent.
Plea agreement. We have came to a plea agreement within 2 weeks. So we don't know how many years he's willing to take. But it's gonna all be public record soon as he get up in the motherfucker, soon as this shit is over with, it's gonna be public fucking record.
So we're written plea agreement to defense counsel. Just so that Your Honor is aware, what we wish to happen is for the defendant to enter into the plea.
This is them reading in court. Enter into the plea. Now you can look this shit up. It's everywhere. This shit is on TikTok. Shit's everywhere. Not just this video. I tried to get the longest audio I could find.
Within the next 2 weeks, but we are going to suspend the sentence. The state is asking 60 days. I know the defense is going to make its own.
So they're gonna suspend his sentence for 60 days so you can probably get his affairs in order, which is fair. He got a family and all that shit. They gotta figure out how they're gonna hold that household down and all that shit while he's in there. And if anybody know any more on the case, feel free to call in. My man Advocate say, shout out to Advocate, man, with another $5 holler. He said he is fucked when he get in there with them charges. He will get fucked. Booty hole bands will not be polite to this brother. Hey, he gonna be in PC somewhere. He gonna be in there with the trannies. He ain't gonna be in there with them niggas. Not with no charge like this.
Request, but we're asking 60 days so that then the defendant can surrender, because this will require incarceration.
This will require incarceration. He got 6 felony counts and a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? So this should say something with a minor. That's a felony. Under 18, under 18, under 18. Sexual battery down here. So I guess he took all the other charges. Probably getting her drunk. What is that? Is that misconduct with a minor? It's a felony. Delinquency of minor, that's a misdemeanor. That's getting minors drunk. So these are the charges. "14-year-old girl. Motion for continuance." See this. They've been bullshitting with this case for a minute. You know? But see, motherfuckers, you can look all this shit up on like Pacer and shit. You know? I done saw a few of these YouTube niggas. I'm like, these niggas crazy. On Pacer and shit. You be like, damn. This nigga talking real crazy. They say, shout out to Justo. He say he definitely gonna get cerebral fluid on him in prison. God damn, he gonna get data. He gonna get nigga data all over him in prison. You know what I'm saying? They say it's gonna require incarceration.
Going to be a mitigation at the time of surrender, or how is this going to work?
Yes, Your Honor. So essentially, he'll enter into a plea, and then we will mitigate it upon surrender.
Okay.
But we do wish to enter into the plea already within the next week, so that essentially there is a resolution to the case, and then he will surrender upon a date that's set by the.
Next week is a C week.
Okay. I'm telling you, man, this shit is out here, man. Like I was just sitting back watching. Y'all might see me post on Instagram or something, but I was like, man, I'm gonna wait and see what really happened. Because I watched them talk about this shit, saying, oh, ain't no plea. Nigga, it's a fucking plea, and you're taking it. See, any nigga who ain't do no shit like this, fuck it. Taking that shit to try. I ain't do shit. I ain't taking nothing. But nah, man. You did some of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do when you do some shit like this. It's gonna be a bunch of fucking charges. They're gonna throw a bunch of charges at you and some shit gonna land. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the ancestors couldn't save this nigga from this shit.
I think you were hoping for the week, at least the week of where the trial is currently set for.
July 3rd.
Which is the week of July 3rd.
See, this shit was supposed to happen pretty soon, but what's going on is, shout out to Jay Wood, bro. They found DNA inside the 14-year-old girl, pro-blacks hoteps. This is your L. All pro-blacks got pedo, Democrat swag. Jap was right from the jump. I'm telling you that Egypt shit, man, it's all freak body shit. That's why I try to tell y'all. Anytime y'all see a bitch with an unk necklace or that IRA shit, man, them motherfuckers is freaks, man.
3rd, 4th, 5th. What is the Friday of that week? The week of the 3rd. All right, July 7th.
That works for the state.
All right, July 7th, Ray plea, defendant to be in person. It's a joint continuous. Okay, anything further on Michael Nowak?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything, they already said his name. So ain't no mistake about it. Now they do this shit. I forgot the website, but you can go watch people's trials. I would have did it. I couldn't remember it though. If somebody could send me the link to where you could watch the whole trials when they got all the Zooms, you know what I'm saying? You could watch all his shit. I just ain't had time to go through all that shit.
All right, thank you both. Okay, take care.
On page 30.
So this the lawyers basically talking to the judge. The lawyers didn't work this shit out. They've mitigated. If you don't know what mitigation is, that's when the lawyers talk to each other behind the scenes. And your defense attorney talks to the prosecutor and see what they're willing to take. Because that prosecutor wants their points. They want their conviction. Okay? So they worked out what he's willing to be convicted for. Stand up, motherfucker. You ain't do this shit. Stand up, nigga. But not even his leader stood up. His leader didn't even stand tall. You know what I'm saying? His leader was in court. Took the plea. This is leader. This Malachi York. He in court looking like, well, Malachi says he was not forced to plead guilty. Accepts the jail sentence. Pleads guilty. He pled guilty. My bad. He pled guilty.
But York, are you now under the influence of any alcohol, drugs?
This is Malachi York. Malachi York, if you don't know, he had a cult of people, and they basically remixed every religion, wrote it all in one, added aliens and Egypt to it. And he tried to build a little Egypt in Atlanta and had nothing but single mothers and jail niggas living on his land, and he was fucking all the kids.
Or narcotics. You understand you're charged with 40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years.
This is what Polight will call his spiritual father.
Years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation, that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement, and you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count, and that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most and the least. Do you understand that?
Actually, Your Honor, it was 10 years aggravated child molestation, minimum 10 years.
But minimum then would be 10 years. Do you understand that? You understand you have a right to an attorney, and in fact, your lawyer, Mr. Aurora, is here with you and representing you. Is that correct? I'm going to inform you of certain other rights that you have, Mr. York, and inform you of the fact that if you plead guilty, you give up these rights. You have a right to trial by jury. You're presumed to be innocent. You have a right to confront any witnesses the state presents against you. You have a right to subpoena any witnesses you want to appear.
Yep. So Polight is following in his teacher's footsteps, bro. Point blank fucking period. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know what happened with that Nature Boy case? I got to look into that. Does anybody know what happened with that Nature Boy case? Because Nature Boy caught a similar case, I want to say either in Atlanta or Texas, where he got locked up at. Because he was locked up for a minute and you just stopped hearing about him. And motherfuckers took the cash app down and he say he in jail. I forgot what his name, like Eligio. His name Eligio. He just Nature Boy got denied bond. Nature Boy still smashing too. Y'all wild as hell, man. Y'all crazy in the chat. We had 900 motherfuckers. Who was his teacher? Shit, I don't know, but it probably might have been Malachi York. All that crazy shit come from him, man. All that one with nature live on the land shit. You know, fuck all that, man. You know? He's still locked up. But yeah, brother Polight, man. That shit wild, man. It's a plea hearing. Now you're gonna see how Polight treats rape victims. Because now you're gonna actually see Polight talking to an actual victim of Malachi York, still riding for Malachi York the same way his followers riding for him.
I'm speaking on behalf of the children or the people that had to touch.
Don't Polight look like the Rizza with that fro? Y'all remember when Rizza was doing them Kung Fu movies, or he did some Kung Fu shit? I think it was a Kung Fu album. He looked like the Rizza with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now this clip is bogus as hell because Polight showed no mercy to this nigga.
Testified or that testified.
That had to testify based on what that he did do something to them.
Well, I say had to testify because some people didn't testify. So some people felt it in that they had to do this, like it's something that they had to do. For me,
shout out to Soda Movies, appreciate that. We definitely fuck with Trump.
Me, it felt like it was something that I had to do because one, like I told you, both of my sisters went through the same thing I went through.
And
both of my older sisters.
Do you mind sharing? I don't know nothing.
Sharing what? Okay, well, both of my sisters have been molested.
By who?
By Malachi York. By Pops, Barbara.
So he's sitting down with an actual victim. You know what I'm saying? With that Rizza fro and Rizza shirt.
You know, Esau and Mom Esau, whatever. You know, they've been.
You know, this nigga who he's sitting with, speaking of Rizza, if you watch that Wu-Tang series, don't he look like Rizza brother the guy who played Rizza brother on the Wu-Tang series on Hulu?
And he has sex with them, and
At what ages?
At what ages? I mean,
he said has sex with them. He said at what ages? Nigga, you know they was kids, motherfucker. Wouldn't be talking about this shit to the kids, nigga.
You know, if you want to get the accurate number, you can ask them.
Around what age? You know,
I mean, 13, 14, 7, 8. You know, and I will only speak for myself as far as the personal thing that I've been through.
Of course, you.
And as far as if you know, and I don't want to get graphic. One, you know, okay, I'm a dude. I'm not gonna be walking around saying that I've been molested, this, and that happened. As a man, you don't want to be going around saying that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So when in my situation or the way I grew up, I was ready to move on. I left in 2001. I was ready to just live my life, move on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The people started doing the investigations and stuff. The FBI started doing the investigations, started trying to get statements from people. Both my sisters went ahead and gave their statements.
See, when the FBI get involved, you're cooked. You're cooked. You know, the FBI ain't finna take no case like that. That's some state shit. It had to be major. You know? Surprised R. Kelly might have fucked around and been down with Malachi York, man. You know what I'm saying? That might have been R. Kelly's teacher. You know?
Yeah. I still had nothing to do with it. No statement, no nothing. When I realized, okay, they're about to go to court. You know, and I went through the same thing that they went through. Like, I'm my mother's only son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the man of the family. You know what I'm saying? My sisters were going to stand up for themselves, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, and then that's when I gave my statement, and that's when I decided that, you know, that I was going to go ahead and do it. Nobody wants to see they family go get locked away. So I really understand how hard it is for people that's deeply involved in it also. And people got to understand, I was born and raised in it too. So I understand from inside out also what it feels like not to have this person around still giving leadership. You know, so it's not no stranger, no random person that's saying, oh, this happened. I mean, this, you know, this stuff, like, I was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I was upstate New York after Brooklyn. You know, I was upstate New York when he first, you know, touched me or whatever, molested, you know. And so from 7 to 14, 7 years.
7 to 14. 14 has got to be some type of mythical, magical number for them. Shit's crazy, man. This shit's crazy, bro.
That I went through this, you know what I'm saying? And that's my story.
Would you say there's been over 20 children molested by Dr. York?
I would say so. I mean, I would say that it was, you know, if I could confirm people that I could strongly confirm, it would be about 15 or 20 people.
Obviously, if over 15 to 20 children were being molested, we have to now say, how come the adults wasn't saying nothing? Shouldn't they be locked up with Dr. York too? How come they're free to testify about it?
You understand the adults were separated from their children. You know, so you had.
See, he giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing his followers doing for him. You know what I'm saying? But I just doubt the benefit of him. I don't give Polight the benefit of the doubt. I doubt the benefit of Polight.
You had the girls in one house, the boys in one house, the women in one place, the brothers in one place. You know, you had everybody was separated. So it wasn't no house with a family, and then you could recognize when your child is gone.
You mean to tell the world that none of these children had enough sense in their mind to go tell their parent that this isn't right? I've been touched sexually, I've been sexually abused. Not one child out of all these children. It could have stopped so long ago.
Now he want to blame the children.
Just one child or just one adult. What caused all of this to come out?
Well, this young girl obviously told her mother what was going on. You didn't get that lucky.
First, you hear nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
You hear nothing from nobody. Then you hear something from everybody, all at the same time.
They might not have been the medium to talk to anybody about the situation.
Not even their parents.
I mean, that's of course. I could have I could have told my mother.
We chose not to.
It's not that I chose not to. To really explain it would really take a lot. But I mean, you're not really yourself when you're not. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no esteem. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no. You know what I'm saying? You can't even face, like, my mother had.
You're 7 years old. You can't even pee in the toilet straight. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna blame a 7-year-old, nigga?
When she found out from my sister and she came to me and asked me about it, and I still really couldn't even tell her. I had to say, well, I had sex with the girl and he was there. And that was my way of telling her that, yeah, it happened. You know what I'm saying? But that's the initial conversation. And this is like 2 weeks before we left. It was something I was under. I couldn't tell my mom. I didn't tell.
This is why you cannot fuck with that jail knowledge. Them niggas come back with that jail knowledge, man. You know? Hey, man, shit crazy, man.
Tell nobody. It was something that held me to not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked up to him as my dad. Because I looked up to him as the person that he was.
Ain't that the same shit Hassan be saying? Look up to him as my father, Bambada and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But Bambada and all of them motherfuckers, they come from this shit. They all come from this crazy ass shit.
I thought he was a God figure. I thought he, you know, and all those reasons, like, you know, I'm trying to like see why is this going on? What's the significance? I'm young. I don't even know what really into sex, and I don't.
Why do you think he's locked up for 135 years, underground 60 feet, in a super max penitentiary with no one with a...
Because he's a fucking pervert! And that's where he belongs. You know? Just like you. You belong in a cell. You sick motherfuckers.
Case like
dude said niggas ain't been in jail. Polight has been in jail from what he say for a murder. Said he shot somebody in the face when he was a Crip and killed him.
Like into his own amongst cannibals. Not because what you think he should be locked up for, why you think he's locked up.
Well, I mean, to answer your question in the way that I think you're asking it, you know what I'm saying? Because one, you have a black leader that was getting black people together and was building a sovereign nation.
Tell me if this is something you believe. That's not what I want to hear. What do you personally believe, dealing with the facts of the matter? Not denying you of your experience, but based on what we all know, what is necessary to lock a person up when you accuse them of these type of things.
What I know from history is that whenever you have a black leader that's uplifting the people, that's doing something for the community, that's bringing people together, and that's building people and elevating people, then they get taken down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's lack of dick discipline. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, y'all think that's black leaders. They're only doing it for pussy. Not for progress, just pussy. Like these motherfucking church preachers.
He wouldn't have been taken down, and he hasn't been taken down until they found something to take him down with. If he threw everything away by molesting kids, did he really care about everybody else? This is what I have to live with. I have to live with how do I come across the people that's in the knowledge and even vibe with them and talk to them on a regular level, and people looking at me one way.
Nah, that's all good. You can always come to a class of ours.
That's cool, but you know what I'm saying?
But
see, the thing is that
it don't make you a bad person.
At the end of the day, people's always gonna have his word over anybody else's word because that's all they know.
No, at the end of the day, he's locked up, so obviously they took your word over everyone else's. It doesn't matter, like I told you, if we say he's innocent, when he's still locked up in prison. Your word accounted for everything.
You see how he talking to this man? Dog, man, like, dog. That nigga riding or dying. That's the problem with the black community. Y'all gotta stop riding for sex offenders, man. Stop riding for sex offenders. Stop riding for these motherfuckers. They do the same shit with R. Kelly. Motherfuckers is passionate about R. Kelly. R. Kelly is where he needs to be. Let R. Kelly be the example of what not to be. A perv.
I can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I can only face what's in front of me. And everything that's in front of me, I see people that's being misled. I see people that's under the impression, and even though...
Misled by what? Because people are saying
Doc
is being railroaded? That people are saying none of this has to do with the case as far as the government is concerned? The government don't give a damn about the accusations?
People saying that
are you hearing what I'm saying?
You got people saying that kids haven't been molested. I can't see what...
His sister and him been molested. You know what I'm saying? And this man still over here defending the motherfucking Dr. Malachi York. Man, do y'all want to take calls, man? Let me know. We can walk this thing down slow. We do a couple calls or something, man. What y'all want to do, man? Y'all need to turn this motherfucking chat up. We only got 500 likes. What's happening, man? Hit the like button, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Something wrong with y'all, man. Something wrong with y'all, man. I think y'all over there with Polight and New Covenant or whatever the hell he calling that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is crazy, man. Let's go back in, man. I guess niggas don't want to do calls. Fuck it then. Y'all bullshitting.
You're seeing. I can't see I know what happened to me. I know what he did. I know what kind of person he is. You know what I'm saying? So
what kind of person he is? That's the question I want to ask you. What kind of person is Dr. York?
I mean, you get what you see. You get what you see.
Tell me,
but
who is he to you?
What people didn't see is also the
I asked about other people. I want to know about you personally. I want to get into your mind. I want to know, what is he to you? Who is he to you?
Who he is to me right now? He's somebody that did a lot of things great, but had his flaws, and it didn't correct those flaws. And he had years and years and years to correct those flaws. He didn't correct those flaws. Now I came back, and now he's incarcerated. Should he be in there? Should he be out? Someone like him shouldn't be incarcerated if they uplifted the community and doing what he did. But if you're gonna do that, and on top of that, still do the wrong thing for years and years and years, then you definitely shouldn't be out on the streets. That's if I was the devil, the perfect devil is the one who's gonna be a pastor, a preacher, or the one doing the right thing, and actually the one doing the wrong thing and send you to hell. That's the perfect devil right there. The perfect. If I was a
Dude say he the perfect devil. That's crazy, man. Polight still over here defending this nigga.
devil right now, I'll be telling you to do the right thing. I'll be telling you to live your life this way, and I'll be sending you right to hell. The devil knows the gospel as well as any pastor or preacher. So if the devil is going to do his job, what better way to do it than to have everybody lifting themselves or doing the right thing? And in actuality, it's like they're going up, but they're going this way. It's not just up. It's like they're going up and they're going astray. You know what I'm saying? That's the only really way that the devil could do his job, is to deceive people into thinking that he's actually God, to deceive people into thinking that he's actually Christ. That's why they say you will have false prophets and false messiahs. I would respect a wolf. If I was a sheep, I would respect a wolf that approached me and tried to hunt me down than a wolf that came in sheep clothing.
My whole argument in this whole situation is, should people be locked up based on what people believe? I got the right to be angry. You know why? Because the Lord promises me something different. The Lord promises me that we will lock people up beyond a shadow of a doubt. That's what the Lord promises me.
Oh, you gonna be locked up without a shadow of a doubt, nigga. Without a shadow of a doubt. Because you took the cheese, the plea, nigga.
But in this case, it was up to 12 people to have that reasonable doubt or not. And those 12 people make the decision.
It's not. So what's the point?
If you want to fight for
it's your matter of opinion if you would have
fight for it for another reason. Don't fight for it because he's innocent of a molesting kid.
Let's say he molested 1,000 children. Factually.
Okay.
Genetic evidence and everything. Things that we don't deny.
This is the old school Polight talking. Genetic evidence. Things we don't deny. Turn in your passport. Get ready to surrender.
Scientifically, we say, wow, okay, true. If someone was to ask me, would you still worship him as your Most High, acknowledge him as your Most High God, I would have to. I don't identify with everything he does there, much like I believe most Christians.
See, he still accepts Dr. York as his Most High God. And this is why I have a problem when I see you niggas following pedophiles and perverts and sex offenders on that shit. Because I'm trying to see what is it that you see or you want to see. What could they tell you? You know? When it's in black and white. What can they tell you? You know? Let's see, man. I'm going to set up these calls, man, and see if y'all want to rock with me, man. Let me see. See if y'all want to call in, man, and weigh in on this shit. 563-999-3641. You know? We're going to get to it. We're going to set up, man. You know? Y'all motherfuckers got to start paying attention, man. Because these motherfuckers are preying on kids. They got big online presences. And y'all letting these motherfuckers get away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the little niggas with the numbers that don't got the numbers, they can't be telling the truth. Every nigga with a whole lot of followers ain't telling the goddamn truth, nigga. Stop buying into that bullshit, man. You know? But since y'all want to play and don't want to hit the like button, I'm finna hit y'all with that Pride Month shit.
then we'll turn to you. Giving up the fear inside is freeing like you never knew.
Go and see San Francisco.
Go and turn up that disco. You'll forget you were ever upset. We'll convert your children and make an ally of you yet. We'll make an ally of you yet. We'll make an ally of you yet.
Oh, y'all had to reset it. See if this motherfucker gonna work. Let me see what's happening. Okay, we got some motherfuckers in here. We got some motherfuckers in the room. Nah, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. You know, let's see. All right. Hold on.
As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Doling, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again.
Sex offender shuffle, nigga. These swagged out sex offenders online killing me. All right. Looks like I got it working, man. Oh. Do I got this shit working? Let me see. 201, who we got?
What's up, nigga? Niggas get the last laugh.
What up, bro?
New Jersey, holla back. What's going on?
What's going on, man? I know you're going to talk heavy because you know about this Malachi York ass shit.
Oh, yeah. And the Crips in Brooklyn, too. But, oh, man, that shit. You know what trips me out? First of all, shout out to my fans, JB the Juggernaut, and shout out to my man, Saint African, because me and Saint African was talking about this very subject about Hotep Purge putting on the African garments and the Egyptology to trap single mothers and to get their nut off. You know what I mean? What surprises me the most is, well, first of all, what shocked me is I never heard Brother Polight ever say, you know, what was the fuck? Horizontal gene transfer? The fuck is that shit? You know what I mean?
You gotta dig it. You gotta dig in the crates, man.
Nigga, horizontal gene transfer. I've died 3 times. You know, but it's my whole point about it is that these niggas will resort to anything just to get their seed off. And the number of single mothers and the number of dumb niggas that follow along with this shit You know what I mean? It's just outstanding. But a lot of those people experience trauma in their own life. That's why I show a little bit of sympathy, because most niggas that do follow Brother Polight and do follow Egyptology and all that other shit, you know what I mean? They have been sexually assaulted before, and that's why they go to those types of movements. You know what I mean? Because not only are you finding this, not only within the Hotep community, but in the church too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pedophilia is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. You know, that's why you just got to have a nice ear to hear who's bullshitting and who's not bullshitting. You know what I mean? Because it eventually, what it'll do is it'll trickle down. You know what I'm saying? And I know I've talked about this movement before, the straight black pride movement from Io Kamathi down in the Irritated Genie down in DC. And that's where you find a lot of these single mothers. You know what I mean? Some of them were Brother Polight's former followers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, for me, you know, it's just hoes will do anything to justify their bullshit, even sacrificing for jail knowledge. I had to break it down to this one Hotep sister, Saint African knows her, who I'm talking about, who I remember I put a clip of you on the internet, and this chick lost her mind because she felt guilty for being a single mom. You know what I mean? You was talking something about Umar Johnson or something, but she saw that and she deactivated every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
But even if you look at Umar Johnson, like, look, okay, when a dude in that clip was saying that every time we got a black leader, we got something to tear down. What's the thing that's tearing down niggas now? Every time we got black men doing well, the only thing that's tearing niggas down is how they deal with women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
The way that Umar was talking, you would never think he'd even be fucking with a stripper. He would never be around a stripper. But then you see him in other interviews talking about how he would you know, fuck with Sukiana if she wanted to change her life.
Like a lot of these hoes don't read. Like I said, you can never take a bitch's word for anything. You know what I'm saying? When I told her about when she saw the clip about you, she was like, "Oh, Brother Genie must give you some chakras or something because this is messing up my warrior spirit or some shit." I'm just like, you just mad because you met this Kate Bernian jailbird. He fucked you raw, gave you 3 kids, and then got shot at in Boston somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's my whole point. You can't take these hoes seriously. You know what I'm saying?
Because they be saying like, saying shit like our brothers are in the streets battling and this and that. Battling who? Other niggas. They ain't battling the white man.
Yeah.
The white man gotta tame you two motherfuckers from killing each other. And then when y'all kill each other, it's white people who gotta scoop up the motherfucking bodies. So what are you talking about?
A lot of the people, like, absolutely. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. But even more so, these niggas in the Hotep community are pushing stepdaddyhood more than ever now. Until it happens to them. You know what I mean? Now they're talking about nation building and everything else. Right. All it is it's just a fuck fest and fancy talk. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Some of the points that you're making is good and it's relevant. But once you get to know these hoes for what they are, and you go inside the Nation of Islam and all that other stuff, a lot of these, they're just retired hood bitches.
Yep.
They're retired street trash. That's all you
Because none of these bitches ever find consciousness or ever find God in their prime.
Right.
They never do.
Exactly. There's none of that. There's none of that. You see none of that shit. In Newark, they just had the 5%er family day over in Weekway Park. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And, you know, my cousins are over there, so of course I'm going to give love. But all you see is single moms and niggas spitting jail knowledge everywhere. And no offense to the gods in the earth, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all this shit. You got what happened when you was in your prime, when you was, you know, ready and active, you know what I'm saying, and ready to give birth. Yeah, now you're 38. You got on 2 nose rings, a head wrap, and some crusty ass sandals, some Jesus sandals, preaching some Egyptology. It's bullshit.
Yep.
All bullshit. It's all bullshit. Anyway, church, let me get up out of here. Praise to the church. Fuck bell hooks and long live Kevin Samuels. I'm out of here.
539, who we got?
What's up, man? 30 folks.
What up, bro?
Hey, bro. Man, look, check this out, man. On these shirtless force dudes, bro. All these shirtless, man, you touched me today, man. You made me think about something, right? All these shirtless force dudes, besides being attracted, all of them ain't attracted to young girls, but they all attracted to single mothers, and normally fat single mothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what you just made me think of, bro. The amount of times I've had to beat a nigga ass because he told me about some goddamn pineal gland. Bro, these niggas is jailhouse niggas for real. Niggas come home from jail, be like, man, you think you smart, nigga. You fucking with what they call them? And what they call white women.
Edomites.
Barbarians. Nah, they not even barbarians. They be some wild
Caucasoids,
cave monsters.
Caucasoids and shit.
Yeah, Caucasoids, cave monsters though. They be like, you messing with them cave monsters, and I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. Man, because the pineal gland, and if you tap into your third eye, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Here's the thing, man. Niggas gotta believe in something, and I respect that, right?
Yeah.
I also respect, and this goes to the Gibbons community too. I also respect that your belief system stay over there and you don't push it on me, right?
Yeah.
Because y'all come over here talking this bullshit to people that know better, and I'm telling y'all, like, look, nigga, being a Hebrew is dumb. All the Hebrews ever knew how to do is be slaves. Even if they get freed, they walk in circles for 40 years so they can be slaves again. I don't want to be a slave, so keep that Hebrew pineal gland shit over there. I don't give a fuck about your nose rings, none of that shit. They'll get mad like you offended them, nigga, like they ain't fucking with me while I'm eating tacos and drinking tequila. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of beating their ass. So, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mr. O, that's my guy, but put a shirt on, Mr. O. Quit being a shirtless force dude. Bro, there's something wrong with these niggas, man. That's all I want to say, man. When you see a Hotepery guy, smack him in the back of the ear, man. Try to knock some sense in him, man. Anyway, that's all I was gonna say, man. Peace to the chat. I'm gone, man.
615, who we got?
Minister, what's happening? It's Jay Wood. Peace to the church. What it do?
What up, man?
Thank you for coming up. Man, you can't keep leaving us, Minister. I'm not going to hop on that, though, but you know what I'm saying? We need our minister, man.
It's hard to stay motivated with all this fuck shit going on, man, but I'm going to have to stay my ass in the studio, man. Well, go ahead, bro.
All right, look, that pro-black shit, I'm going to just say this. That pro-black shit is just pedophile, pervert, scam, jail nigga camouflage. That's what that shit is. Let's keep it a stack. Every single one of those niggas is just basically just saying a bunch of jail nigga bullshit. And he took rainbow ass shit and turned it into and added a bunch of complicated words on top of it. And niggas ate that shit up. He's talking knowledge, some facts, all right. No, and he's saying a bunch. Look, he's saying some nasty fuck shit in a real complicated way.
Yeah,
it wasn't nothing. He wasn't saying nothing smart or original or profound or deep. It was just some stupid nigga shit. He just camouflaged it with some bullshit. That's all he did. He took bullshit and spray painted it gold.
Damn.
He thought it was gold nuggets. And the sad part, like Dr. York, dude, like that should have been the end. Like you got to be a perverted motherfucker if your God is a child molester. Right? Polight says that the black woman is God, and that Dr. York is his highest deity, all that bullshit. And this nigga is following. They are actually following the teachings of pedophiles and child molesters.
Dog, but
And
dog,
like this.
we're seeing it on a lower level now. We got niggas on YouTube, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? With followings and shit, who are registered.
Yes.
Registered on the sex offender list. Like, I don't get it.
Dude, and the sad part.
What is there to talk about?
I never could get behind no homo. That nigga in New York that got his cheeks clapped by African Bambaataa. I can't.
I don't get that. Like that's crazy. Like when the hell did being a raped nigga could get you this big ass following? Like what the fuck? Like I'm just tripping. Like how the hell did YouTube let that through the algorithm?
And here's the thing. Niggas be actually subscribed to his channel and listening to him. That's what's killing me. I'm like, what? I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, but I don't got shit to say to niggas. Fuck that. It's certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That I don't go. Hey man, I don't want to be associated with it, nigga.
Yeah, I know his name, but just not saying it. You know, I'm not gonna give
everybody know who the nigga is, man. But like if you look at that shit though, even when he was claiming that he was all saying he was raped, one thing he said is the same shit that Polight said. After Bambaataa was his spiritual father, was like his father. You know what I'm saying? And then you grown as hell now, and you gonna go take him out. You don't do nothing. You go hug him and take pictures with him, like dog. And niggas still follow this shit. So I said, damn man, this shit is weird.
Nah, pimp. I'm you know what? I must be old or something. That's some shit that you kill a nigga over. I'm sorry. You can't do me like that. I'll be locked up. I don't kill that. I shot a nigga 100 times. You can't do a man like that. Something wrong. And the fact that black dudes is listening to this dude. Like y'all listen to rainbow ass niggas. Y'all listen to the pedophile. Like you can't tell me, look, Dr. York, like y'all hate real niggas and y'all love these niggas. That's what's crazy to me. Jap should have 10 million subscribers and shit. But these rainbow niggas that y'all, the Hassan and Polight and everybody, y'all like them. Y'all niggas are fucking perverts at best. Come on, man. I mean, you can't tell me, look, if like y'all I look at y'all niggas the way y'all look at bitches that listen to Derrick Jackson. Y'all niggas is dumb. If y'all following those, you following child molesters, bro. That's the nigga y'all get information from. Dude, like I said in my chat, nigga, they found your DNA in a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Your idol is Dr. York. The nigga, he don't molest all kinds of little 12, 11-year-old. Dude,
you this research that I did, you don't think the prosecutor know all this shit? She was ready to cook.
Dude, they should have cooked. Look, me personally, I agree with Ron DeSantis. He put motherfuckers, put them to death. Castrate, look, we can't trust that nigga out in the world. Dude, like, what the fuck, man? You took a 14-year-old, that's the sad part. This nigga, I read that part, some parts of that case. This nigga knew the mama, took the mama's daughter, and took her to the club. He got in a group with the mama. This nigga is dial. This nigga, like that dude said. He said, the devil. That motherfucker is the best devil. This nigga eased his way. Polight actually convinced the mom to give the girl and to put her under his care. What did he do?
He probably didn't tell her he was taking her to an after party. Probably said he's probably wanted to take out the dinner or something real quick.
You knew. But here's the thing. That's how diabolical this nigga is. He convinced the mom to give the girl to him. In his mind the whole time, this nigga knew what he was going to do. He tried to do. He got her drunk, knew she was 14. This nigga knew. This nigga's the fucking devil. It's just what it is, man. All these R. Kelly ass niggas, This nigga's a diabolical pedophile. Thank you, no fucks given. This nigga's a diabolical pedophile. I mean, that's what it really is. That's what it really is, man. And that third eye bullshit, I can't tell you, I can't stand in a hotel. Hebrew is like the third eye. Nigga, the third eye in the penitentiary is the asshole. It's your ass. That's the third eye. That's the brown eye, nigga. Them niggas out of jail, you open your third eye, brother. Man, shut that faggot, pedophile, rainbow ass shit up, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Your third eye. Your third eye, brother. The third eye, I can't stand that shit. It'd be the dumbest niggas with that ancient Egypt bullshit about the third eye. Them niggas got so much vision but can't see shit. Blind, 3 eyes, blind as a motherfucker.
Yep.
They can't see Polight the pedophile. They can't see that York got convicted of pedophile. They can't see R. Kelly. Oh, and he actually questioned the dude. Dude was, look, I was there. The nigga said I was there. And Polight still don't listen. Nigga said my own family members got raped by Dr. York. Or raped by Dr. York. He said, and then the Black still can't inform. That's that R. Kelly shit, man. When they asked R. Kelly, what's your boy's name? BET asked him, like, he said, how old is too young? R. Kelly act like he didn't know what he was talking about. Like he couldn't understand what old and young was, what legal and illegal was. That same swag is what Brother Polight got. Even though he knows, it's just because y'all say, cool. So all the black women and black kids say you a pedophile. It's just because y'all say you're a pedophile. So all them black witnesses said you was a pedophile. And you still saying, no, that's not right. He not, dude. Was it like, so if all white people told you a pedophile, would then he be guilty, Polight? So who can say, like, he just missed all them families, all the little girls, all the little boys. I said, fuck all y'all. Even though y'all black, y'all still can't say this man. Bullshit. That's my problem. Like, these niggas, like, and that's the sad part. That nigga probably still got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people on Facebook, Instagram that still listen to this bullshit. That tell you how lost niggas are. Peace to the church. I'm out.
912, who we got?
Yo.
What up?
What up, man? It's Will.
What up, Will?
From Savannah area. What's going on?
What's happening?
Yo, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, man. I gotta be honest and give some transparency here. I was a part of that organization way back in the days too. I'm in my late 40s now. When I was in the part of the organization, way back in the days when it first started, it started with the Ansar Law community. And back in that day and time, people wasn't savvy to have the computers in the house rapidly like they are nowadays. So we talking about a whole nother era of time back then, where people, anyone, just like your churches and stuff, get your preachers and stuff that do the pedophile thing, whether it's Roman Catholic, whether it's regular Christianity, Baptist churches and stuff. It goes on. It's been going on. And it's still going on, believe it or not. Now, I ain't defending the brother. I think wherever there's smoke, there's fire. I was in the organization. I wound up getting kicked out because I was a critical thinker. The stuff wasn't adding up to me. You know what I'm saying? On a honest level, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this ain't making no sense, right? Mm-hmm. But the brother played a good game. You know, he is a product of Dr. Malachi York. I was there. I was in 94, 96, before the 96 Olympics.
So you was there when what's the dude? Mark Lamont Hill was in there.
Yeah, because it was the brothers I knew from Chicago, dude named Shim, another brother named Kedar. You know what I'm saying? It was like a whole bunch of names of brothers I got to know real well from Chicago. So, people pretty much in almost Philly, Jersey, where I'm from originally and whatnot. But like I said, they pulled them in on the Islam tip, you know what I mean? where Islam was one of the things, you know, like the fruit of the Nation of Islam. You had your mosques and all those things in almost every other state and whatnot, which still, you look around nowadays, you don't see that as much anymore. You know what
So
I
did
mean?
you see any of
People
this
not following that.
pedophilia stuff, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, what I seen at the time, and I'm gonna just tell you, niggas are led by their dicks too now. I want to see if I can say that on people.
Go ahead.
Mainly because most brothers wanted more than one wife. You know what I'm saying? They seen the fluctuation of women that was falling into the community. And these brothers would come out and have like 3 or 4, 5, 6 wives. It's been rumor had it that Dr. Malachi York stole some of the brother wives. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and it took me a year or something and some change before I even joined the community. You know what I mean? I came in in 94 and whatnot. It took me a whole year before I even really became a part of it, even though I used to roll with the brothers prior to, because I had timid feet, which was smart, in my opinion, now that I look back in hindsight, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. You know, you had to fill out an application, you had to take a physical, all that type of stuff, man, and whatnot. But I did see women leaving one brother, going to the next brother, you know what I'm trying to say? And I thought that was weird, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? I mean, what is this, an OK Corral? You know, they just leave from one bunk to another bunk to the next bunk. So I consider them harlots. But yet they portray themselves as being holy women or righteous women. You know what I'm trying to say?
They just hoes with head wraps on. They just hoes with head wraps on.
There you go. That's all it was. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I never got caught up with none of them chicks. And when I pulled my chicks, they was normally on the outside. You know, this regular everyday college. I was in Atlanta at the time. So, you know, you had Spelman, you had Morehouse, you had Morris Brown. I was pulling them type of women. You know what I'm trying to say?
Did you ever go to the compound?
Oh, yes. Been there many times. That compound, like I said, it was basically a barn with a house on it. You know, as I kept going up there as years went by, you know, when I got the opportunity to go up there, boom, that's where the pyramids came up. The whole Egyptian thing came up. And like I said, I didn't see Polight until around the time when we moved into the Masonry Lodge thing. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about that.
Too, as well.
They add in the feds.
Yeah,
they added in the feds and the Mason shit.
They added the feds and all that stuff.
It was basically like basically like religious gumbo. It was everything.
Basically a gumbo pot. It was called monotheism, where you study Christianity, Judaism, and
Islam,
Hinduism.
Oh, damn, they had Hinduism too?
There you go. Yeah. Well, Hinduism is a part of Islam, whether people want to acknowledge it or not. If you do the studies on it, you'll find out they have a lot of similarities. You know what I'm trying to say? And whatnot. But back then, no one really read the books. I was going up on the land, but I would read the books, you know, real well, and then know them real well. Then I come up there, and I know some of the guys that lived on the land, they didn't even read the books. You know what I'm saying? They was up there doing work, bro, and always looking hungry and needed money and stuff. And I always thought that was weird too. You know, like, why y'all hungry for money? And, you know, do y'all know about this? And then they be like, nah. I'm like, what? You know what I'm trying to say? Because they've got shit from upstate New York, which is up in the mountains area, bypass Brooklyn, where it all probably started at. Then they came down to south. You know what I'm saying? So it was basically like Juneteenth. They didn't know they was free. They didn't know what was going on. So they always was confined to be in a certain way. And they was always believed it was under the umbrella of God or Allah or Jehovah. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Just like the nation. Yeah, so basically that's how that went down, man. I'm just glad I didn't get caught up there. My people came from money. They ran their own business for 20 years. I got up out of that. I leveled up, kept me good jobs. Let's say I'm a truck driver now.
Shout out
I made something of myself, you know what I'm saying?
Watch your back out here because some hoes looking for you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. I just got through dealing with one not too long ago. She checked me down. I'm like, I'm good. I got what I wanted. We straight. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, and like you said, scrap up. And yeah, man. So in that era and time, that was being done even by the Nation of Islam as well. You know what I'm saying? If you know, people that came from, like, you know, said, lack of a father figure, You know what I'm saying? Like, my man Tommy said, and listen to your show and all, coming from broken homes, basically. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people even went towards the gang situation. You know what I'm trying to say, when they came from a broken home. So it's easy for someone to come in and maneuver, and because people be looking for that collaborating with somebody and want to be a part of their group or their peers and whatnot. And when they find something they like, and me, I was always a big history buff and into science. So those two things, and remember, in all those books that Polight supposedly wrote and Dr. Malachi York, quote unquote, which was patronized, but they never had barcodes on it. I remember asking that question, like, where are the barcodes? If we getting people like this from not having barcodes, imagine if you put it in Barnes and Nobles and whatnot, and then it really catches the masses of the people and whatnot. When I said that, I guess I was blowing the whistle, basically, because all the literature was patronized. It was pulled from other sources of information that's already been put out there. And like you said, put into a pot like a gumbo. That's normally how people got caught up in it. We got a church right here in this area right now that's getting veterans for their old checks. So they got everybody coming in, the tracks got the veterans giving their checks up to the church. That's happening right now in this day and time, in 2023.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Exactly. And everybody done went and visit the church and everything. I don't know.
So what's your take on Polight? And, do you believe he innocent, or you think he did this shit?
No, I believe he's guilty. He's guilty. I was just on Star Show saying the same thing. He called me a hater and a broke dude, asked me what my mortgage is, and I'm like, dude, I don't pay a mortgage. My house is paid for. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you get this from? Why are we talking about this? We talking about Polight. That brother guilty, man. Ain't no way in the world he got arrested if there was no evidence there, and they wouldn't be holding him. He wouldn't be trying to take a plea, and it wouldn't be still up in court if it wasn't, like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. What was the 15-year-old girl doing with him? If you a grown behind man, you have no business having that. If you ain't got no kids or none, it ain't your child, you have no business with nobody that young at that time of night, no way.
In Miami.
Am I lying? In Miami.
After taking 14-year-olds to after parties in Miami. Bro, you out of pocket.
Yeah, exactly. I never put myself, when I date women with kids, I don't want to meet their kids. I don't even want to be, can you go pick my child up? No, I'm not picking up your child.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bro, I appreciate your call, bro.
Like
we're gonna take the next caller real quick, bro. But I appreciate your call, big dog. Blessings to you, family.
Yeah, but man.
334, who we got?
What up? This corrupt author in Alabama, man.
What's happening, fam?
I just want to say a couple of things to the church and to people. I want to help some people today, because I like black women who wear their natural hair 365. Unfortunately, that leads me to dating women in the conscious community. I'm not a part of that community myself, but this how I got put on to Polight. I never followed him. I got put on to Young Pharaoh, never followed him. Got put on the Nature Boy through women I date. They would come and literally show me these guys' videos.
Now look,
tell them.
Now one thing you just named three niggas that's prominent in that conscious shit. All of them had women problems, and they was all took down because of hoes.
Yeah, I'll break it down for you and tell you each one. First of all, I would tell the lady, stop lying to yourself. Stop blindly following these people. You're only following two of these niggas because they're young and they're cute. You like them. That's number one. Be real with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. They too young to know about life. When I was young, I had a lot of ideals. The ideals was right. Wasn't nothing wrong with them. They don't work in the real world. Young Pharaoh's too young to be a leader. He went up there talking about the black woman, God, I kill you if you disrespect himself. Now his biggest enemy is black women because he hasn't lived life. He's just talking shit that he read out a book and got a bunch of ideas. Y'all need to stop following these people who have not lived life. One thing about you, Jap, I catch you maybe 2-3 times a year. You very funny. The last video I watched of yours was the Polight thing, and you had me cracking up about if the black woman is God, how can you scam God? And I was just laughing like a mud. But they would come to me with these guys, and I'd be telling them, this dude is making a living off this. But they would follow these guys. Unfortunately, you can't just love your own hair and love the way you look. A doctrine and a belief system got to come with the natural hair. And these women be freaked out. If a nigga with dreads and he's vegan and he talking that shit, they'll leave you, let him bust and all that stuff. They human. We are humans, y'all. And there are problems. You got to understand human nature. No matter what you believe, you're going to have those problems. And once you're aware of these things, you can put up boundaries and stop them. When you run to another country, mosquitoes biting your ass, you die from an abscess too, but over there at Nature Boy and them and stuff, we built a society for a reason. Your ancestors over here built this country for a reason. You run your ass to Brazil and it's 109 degrees today and there's no AC, you're going to have problems. So stop following these people who have not lived life, man. Listen to your elders, listen to Jap. Jap is giving y'all game. He's telling you how it is. The world ain't perfect. And I'm going to leave out, but just stop following these people and listen to older people who've been through what you've been through. This hope and this world peace and all this shit these people getting, they trying to get followers and dollars. You're a grown-ass man, you shouldn't be following nobody. I'm going to let you preach from there.
Appreciate you, brother. It looks like we're going to have to close out with the Deacon Weasel. What up, bro?
Oh, Minister, it's been a long time. Yes, sir.
Time to cook, nigga.
Minister, I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, okay, man. First off, Minister, man, you need to bring your ass back to the church. Yes, sir, we need you. And another thing, too, Polight a ugly sex offender. This nigga got oily skin. Why does he look uncomfortable on every interview? Polight look like he done smoked him a carton of cigarettes. See, Minister, we got to get on the old black woman been keeping pedophile around long as this nigga can pay that Metro cell phone bill and get her some crabs. She don't give a damn about how old he is, long as she can pimp that good fine daughter of hers out that's 15 years old, goddammit. We've been seeing these perverts lurking nigga communities for a long time. Now let's go on and get to the situation at hand with the pedophile perverts, because you got a lot of greasy skin. All I do is think of you true hair hand wearing ass pastors around here getting boys, they get that pussy. Now y'all know what pussy is. That's that boy booty. A lot of these pastors right now been the little old lady over in that Bible study. He been in his ass over and goddamn it, in choir rehearsal. Y'all got a lot of these we fall down but we get up as pastors babysitting your children. This is why, and I got to get on the sisters, you need to have a family. God damn it, I'm sick of the single. I can do it all by myself, but I'm living off EBT. I'm getting off the goddamn rent. Oh, the cracker buying me all kind of cigarettes and good beer. I'm eating Chico sticks. And yeah, see, you need to get a man in this house because we losing as a race. Another thing, too, it'll stop all these perverted ass men that's lurking on your children. But it's a lot of fat hoes that's perverts too. Because we had that fat babysitter that made the good potato salad on Thanksgiving, but that woman know how to play with a nigga's dick when he little. See, man, we got to get to the bottom line on everything that's happening in this nigga community. I think we all we need to just bond it up. We need to do voodoo on this community. We don't even need to go back to this Christianity because we need to find our goddamn self. Boy, it looked like the world just came to an end, Minister, since you went on the hiatus. Goddamn it, everybody been losing their mind. Polight sweat, he getting bumps on his face. Niggas been getting booted. The black single mothers stay twerking. Boy, let that ass smell all around Africa, goddammit. Man, what the hell going on? We got the hoes on BET with a goddamn wig, a Tekashi 6ix9ine wig on their head. Speaking of 6ix9ine, he got a nigga bitch pregnant, goddammit. Boy, look at here. So we got to look at this community and examine the mind frame. I think this community needs to get thrown in the garbage goddamn can. I think a lot of these bitch ass niggas, because they say one thing, a lot of niggas hypocrites. These say shit say ass niggas. A lot of you niggas, Joe Biden, LGBT, transformer ass niggas, because y'all would say one goddamn thing, but then you're texting on your phone something else. see, we got to clean up. We need some rules and some discipline in the nigga community. We no longer can keep operating with these rules that we can do what we want to do, but then we playing with that Bible on Sunday. It needs to be some rules to where your ass gonna get shot. God damn it, if you ain't doing right. If you ain't gonna be in your child's life, your dick needs to get cut off. If you're not gonna take care of Nene and Tasha, cut this nigga feet off. Make sure that he don't get his driver's license. We got to stop playing, minister, because right now we're too goddamn raggedy. You have a Ku Klux Klan man over there at the Fresh and Fit. He got nigga bitches on his lap, goddammit. What is going on with us? I need all you perverts, a pervert listening right now. I know you're molesting your goddamn cousin. I know you 38 years old and your cousin just turned 16, boy, but you sucking on them titties. Oh, you trying to pay her goddamn crab bill. You buying a beer and cigarettes at the nigga say at the sand nigga store. A lot of you niggas right now, somebody right now rubbing on your cousin goddamn thigh. A lot of y'all might even tip with your stepsister. See, that uncle with no teeth in his mouth and that G-Unit goddamn skull cap on his head. You gotta stop listening to him. I know a lot of you have been deprived of coochie right now. These hoes playing hard to get with that coochie, but you just got to go in and use your hand. You need to be creative with your dick jacket. You need to think of Keisha Coles and Alicia Keys. You need to come up with all kind of other names, because right now a lot of you niggas bogart the coochie. Some of you niggas taking that goddamn coochie and booty. I'm scared to pee in the porta potty with a lot of you bitch ass niggas. Boy, look at here, because you're sex deprived. You ain't got no dick discipline. Some of you niggas are raping Doberman patients, but goddamn it. So you niggas need to tighten up on your dick game. And a lot of you ain't bathing too. Goddamn it. Where them white goddamn tank tops at? Some of you niggas got biracial tank top neck collars. Oh, if you look at this nigga goddamn man's neck, oh, it look like he don't go white cross. He got shit stains on his goddamn neck. See, we gotta get to the line of things. We got to eliminate the bitch ass nigga, goddamn it. See, a lot of you niggas wanna listen to the R. Kelly. Oh, you wanna see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, but you bumping and grinding with the wrong goddamn thing. Oh, it's a nigga right now, hugged up right now, minister, with a pump, goddamn it. Oh, he loving them Transformers. Oh boy, right now he writing all kind of letters on his cellular phone. He got the iPhone 6 talking real greasy on it. Goddamn it. He Polight don't even look like no nigga I follow, goddamn it. How this nigga look ugly like this? Oh, if the deacon look better than you, ain't nothing he can tell me, goddamn it. This nigga got a greasy hot sausage face. Goddamn it. Why is the oil, how is skin oily? Why is he sweating and it's 20 degrees out there in Chicago? See, I look at a lot of things on the nigga's preparation. That nigga nails dirty. And then you bitch ass niggas and hoes back there holding their hands. See, a lot of you niggas will say fuck Polight. But boy, some of you niggas right now sitting that nigga some on his cash out. Oh, see, we got to get rid of the two-faced nigga, goddammit. We got a lot of transformer, bitch ass, gentrified niggas around here. You just like your wig head ass wearing mama. Goddammit. See, your mama wear exercise clothes, but the bitch eat real good and healthy. She ain't rode a treadmill in 20 damn years. Shit, but boy, she got on the skin tight. Oh, she wearing a halter top. Oh, her titties wild and musty. Oh, she look like she got pancake nipples on them big breasts. And God, see, a lot of you niggas, this is why we need to clean up. Some of us need to get shot in the back of our goddamn head. Because see, until we get it right and get it right with goddamn God, ain't nothing gonna change in this nigga nasty ass community. Look what we done accepted. You got niggas with athlete fist, goddamn it, doing all kind of sexual agitation. Oh, you niggas, y'all getting bent over. Some of them hoes putting a dildo in your nasty ass booty. The sad thing, wipe the goddamn dildo, it's got shit stains on it. You niggas ain't wiped your ass good. You got caught one on that big head, goddammit. But see, and now it's time for us to do some cleaning. And see, minister, before we go on with any more ministering, we need to see who's down, goddammit. We need to play that Brandy song, I Want to Be Down. And I ain't talking about down with Joe Biden and his stupid ass. See, a lot of these niggas saying that they going for the Republicans, but they loving, they at the White House with this stupid ass president. Oh, man, they over there holding the transgender city. A lot of you niggas is too goddamn coochie happy. See, back in the 90s, a lot of niggas would have poked you in your eye if you'd asked them to eat some coochie. You better not come up to Slick Rick and Big Daddy Kane talking about, hey, did you lick a whore's ass? Not in the 90s, but see, a lot of you niggas niggas done lost. Y'all ain't got no taste buds. Oh, your tongue nasty than a motherfucker. Y'all got a tampon tongue. Oh, them hoes can bleed and shit on you goddamn niggas. And you done went to stairways to heaven. Oh, see, a lot of times now, I'm looking at this nigga goddamn man. This why we can't come together. A lot of you niggas is jealous, goddamn it. And I ain't talking about jealous over who got the most money. Y'all looking at a nigga swag. Some of you niggas might want to fuck your homeboy. So we got to look at this. We got to get this situation right. We got to figure out who's down for the cause. Because right now, I can feel the energy. It's a lot of energy of envy, goddamn it. It's a lot of energy. Oh, I'm going to hit this nigga in his ass and take his dope and his booty. See, man, minister, if you look at the black community, I know I'm tired of this nigga shit too, goddamn it. Sometimes I just want to give up and throw in the towel because you ain't got nobody to love you. See, the deacon, it's rough for the deacon too, goddamn it. But boy, I try to hang on in there. I might work me a temp job tonight to stay busy. But see, you got to stop lying about your situation. Don't you niggas be on this internet, got the money spread out, but you just borrowed it from goddamn Amscott. See, a lot of you niggas using your SSI check to put on and put out for these hoes. But won't you get yourself together? You laying at the bus stop on a bus bench. You out here molesting and doing all kind of things. And then you talking about Polight. But what about goddamn Reverend Wright? What about your own goddamn self? Look in the mirror and say, I believe I can fly. Oh, yes. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and I fly away. So then, oh, yes. Oh, so we got to get it right, and let's keep doing it, brother. Because, man, minister, you welcome back, goddammit, and it's the big old deacon. Yes, sir. And another thing, too, minister, my damn Johnson. I got to talk about this nigga for the deacon go. You's a bitch-ass nigga, Umar. Look at your flat, unorthodox-ass autism flat top. Why don't you go and open up the school? You stay out of the business with these raggedy bitch-ass hoes, goddammit, because you putting the battery in their back. You shake like a damn autism neck bone. Your nigga ass ain't opened up a school yet. Why you just like that where he stick his dick at?
Yeah, I'm mad about that. He ain't opened up that school yet, man. I was riding with him for a second until he didn't open up the school now. Now I'm not. I'm looking at him funny. You worry about these hoes every goddamn day. Open up the fucking school for the boys, nigga.
Yes, and that's another thing too, minister. See, what Umar trying to do is pander to the fat hoes to get that goddamn PPI loan money and her food stamp card. We already know what you're doing, Umar, but you ain't finna keep causing problems with us niggas that been standing in the frame just while these hoes out of control like this here. We can't do nothing as black men until we look this bitch in her eye. We got to sit her bitch ass down. We got to say, hey man, if you ain't gonna tighten up, ain't no needing us voting Democrat or Republican. Because right now, bitch, you out of pocket. Oh man, your mind ain't right. Y'all out here doing all kind of crazy shit, and y'all messing up legal community up worse than what it is. The black children dying, your son sucking dick, all kind of stuff going on. But Umar, until you produce a school, nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you don't need to say nothing about now one of these raggedy bitch ass hoes, because I noticed something about you, Umar. You never talk about your two daughters, goddammit. Where's your baby mamas at? Why you playing hide and seek with them? See, you like to pander to these bitch hoes because you get something out the deal. See, you's a molester too. You like to molest the whore's money. Goddamn it. You gonna get all that PPI loan money. Oh, you might go and get you a good motel sex tonight. Because brother, we hadn't saw shit your ass produced except thrift store clothes, African gear that your ass wearing. Look like you got bed bugs, Umar. You look like Brother Polight, goddamn it. Why you sweaty and shake like a fat black Hulk Hogan, goddamn it. Shut your bitch ass up and let us handle these bitch ass hoes, because we don't need none of you pandering, battery in your back ass. Eyes don't take no bath but once a month. Ass niggas to say any goddamn thing. And with that being said, minister, let's get this shit back right. Let's y'all hit the cash out. Y'all going to share this, and let's get back on this shit tonight, because we got to do our thing. The hoes been out of control.
We coming back tonight.
And the deacon out.
Coming back tonight with some fire, y'all. That's the deacon, man. I had to let him cook, man, for old time's sake. But yeah, man. So y'all see this video. I laid it all out. The plea is in. So what we gonna come back and see how many years he got. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do the research, and if y'all find out before me, send it to me. Email me or Instagram me. You know what I'm saying? On what's going on, but niggas gotta stop supporting these damn sex offenders with swag, man. Shit is goofy, shit is lame. You know what I'm saying? Disassociate yourself today. Have some dignity, man. Bring back the order. We the players, man. We about to get up out of here, man. Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support. Go over to Patreon. I will be dropping videos on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? The whole archive is over there. Y'all sign up. It's only $5 right now. Got one last super chat in. Shout out to who this? Let me make sure I get your shout out in. Says not G, man. I appreciate that, man. Say Deacon talking that talk. You already know, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Much love. Church checking in. We out, man. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers. And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.